Hey there, Epicureans. Nick Smith here. I know, weird having a little intro here, particularly for a different recording than what we usually do. But I want to give a little heads up. Stojr and I experimented with doing something fun and different, doing a blind ranking for Volume 5 Epic Collection, which of course you'll see. But during that experimentation, well, the video recording didn't go so well. There's lots of pauses, stuttering. I think you've seen in some of the older videos that when I get the comic screen up, it does the same thing. So unfortunately, that happened quite a lot on this one. We hemmed and hawed. Do we release it? Do we not? And I thought, you know what? Why not? I'll go ahead and put this in. The audio is not so bad, although this is not a very audio-focused episode, so we weren't originally planning on putting it on the audio feed, but I figured why the heck not? The audio works, and you're getting this introduction explain what's happened. I also want to address another thing. I put a post on this on the YouTube channel, but Stojr and I, to try to keep up with the reading, particularly with the daily one-shots, the daily videos as part of the reading club, it's been a lot. It's been a lot for us to keep up with that. So we've decided to pull back on our regular episodes and do those just once a month, so that we can keep doing these singular everyday episodes of the X-Men. So the schedule for that is posted on YouTube. I've shared it on my Blue Sky. I don't know if Stojr has shared it anywhere else, but keep up with all that. You'll find that. And hopefully this fun and games episode, we can do more and work out the kinks. Oh, the kinks have also led to... there were some other things happening in the background on my computer when we were recording, and the one-shots that we recorded for this next week, there's going to be some stuttering and some stops here and there too, so our apologies. But again, we're working, guys. We're not going to re-record these. It just takes up too much time that we don't have. So our sincerest apologies. Hope you guys enjoy, and hopefully we'll be able to do better next week. All right, take care, guys. Doom vivamus vivamus Epicureans. This is Marvel Epic Collection Podcast Fun and Games Edition. I'm your host, Nick Smith. I'm joined by...
From Stojr Shelf. How's it going, Nick?
Doing good. This is an off-the-cuff episode. I have absolutely no notes whatsoever. We're going to, in the old Merry Marvel tradition, have a few fun and games, as they did in their old magazine from, I think it's the 70s, maybe it's the 80s. This time, we decided after completing the Volume 5 of Marvel Epic Collection X-Men Second Genesis, we would do a little blind ranking of these episodes. Stojr, do you want to tell me how blind ranking works, what this is?
Yeah, so there's a set number, 5, 10 slots. An image will pop up. You don't know what how many different images are in the pool of things. So it would be something like, hey, what's your top 5 favorite snacks? You could pull any snack in the world out, and you got to pick, what slot you're going to rank that particular snack. When you're doing that, you don't know if you're going to get a better or worse snack. So the whole fun and games here is to figure out where are you going to put it, not knowing what's going to come next. All right. And by the way, I just noticed we actually have different printings of Second Genesis too.
Yeah, you've got that
you
red
have
X-Men.
blue, and so I think I have the original, and you probably have the newer printing because I think they changed them to newer printings. Mine's from 2017.
Yeah, mine is 2023. So, yep, mine's the later one. Okay, so you'll see up on the board, I've got our blind rankings that we're going to have here. We won't reveal that until the end, but instead not that icon. Take off the fun and games icon. Here we go. We're going to have a random image generator, which is going to pull up our thumbnails for the issues in this volume. And it might take me a minute to move those pictures into our blind ranking chart, but Stojr, you're going to go first. Can you see the screen?
I got the screen.
All right, here we go. Our first issue.
And we're doing 10 slots here.
10 each.
There's about 24
Yep.
issues in this volume.
Yep. So there you go. You've got X-Men number 96. Stoger, you're going to put that where you think it fits in your top 10, and then I will do the next one for my top 10.
So, so I recall this being a pretty solid issue, so I'm going to go with number 4.
Number 4. Okay, give me a second. This is... I have so many screens on my computer to do this. So 96, we're going to put in slot number 4. Okay, there we go. All right, here we go. This will be my pick. Oh, Team Up 53. Gosh, this has got to be a low one. God, was there anything worse than this one? You know what? I don't think so. I'm going to feel kind of comfortable putting this in number 10, to be honest.
Huh?
Okay, so let me slide that. What is this? Team Up 53?
I'm actually already regretting my pick because I'm realizing which issue I put there. But yeah, your Team Up 53.
Okay.
I think I ranked mine higher than I intended, but I'm living with it now.
All right. Well, here we go. Stoger, your next one. Here we go. X-Men 103.
So I'm gonna go with let's put this in slot number 5. Not that I think it's worse than the last issue. I actually probably think it's better. But I'm gonna go with that. I have to work around my incorrect choice for slot number 4. So,
all right.
I think there's some pretty small issues ahead of this. Go ahead.
All right. It's the price, the part of the game, right? Okay. I feel like we ought to have some game show music in the background here. All right. What is this? X-Men number 97. Ooh, My Brother, My Enemy. That one's not so bad, but it doesn't stand out to me too much. So I think I'm going to put 97. Where am I going to put 97? I think I might put that one at number... You know what? I'm going to put that at number 7. Or, no, 6. I'm going to put it at 6. I feel better about that. I might regret that, actually. All right, Stoger, here we go. X-Men 94.
All right, X-Men 94. This is the issue where we have the Anti-Men and Thunderbird. I'm gonna go with number 6.
Number 6?
Because this is still pretty solid with Cockrum. This is this has but it's got Anti-Men in it, so it can't be at the top.
Yep, fair enough. All right, here we go. What is this one? Number 108, Armageddon Now. I do not remember this one. What's happening in 108? I can't even see who they're beating up there on that cover.
Yeah, I think next time we do this, we should just do the actual covers. It might help a little bit more. But 108 is Armageddon Now. That's the John Byrne issue after Cockrum. That's the Mcron Crystal Avengers.
Oh, so that's the conclusion to all that. That was pretty solid. All right.
That's the one right before the Iron Fist issues.
Yeah. Except that they're getting out of the Mcron Crystal was super weird. So you know what? I'm going to put that at number 2. That was excellent, but I think there's the possibility there might be something better.
All right. I mean, if you get Second Genesis, if you get the giant size or something like that, then you might have to bump it higher.
Yeah. All right, Stoger, here we go. Number 101. And if you need a reminder of what ranks you have left open, let me know.
No, I could see as soon as you move things. So I'm going to go with number 3.
Number 3?
Yeah, so I might be filling up those top slots pretty quickly, but this one was pretty good. It's got the debut of the Phoenix. It's got the X-Men going off, and only limited Leprechauns. I think we only get like a panel of Leprechauns in this issue.
Okay, that's an important factor for you, I know. All right, here we go. Giant size X-Men #1. Ooh. Now, this is incredibly good. It sets everything up. Does it rank as #1 though? Because you got a lot of people being added to the team and so forth. There's some really neat use of their powers. Can I put this at #1, or is this a better #3? I'm trying to think in my head of what would be a better #1. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take my #1 slot. I'm risking I'm not gonna get something better than that.
I mean, that's hard for people to argue with. That's a pretty solid issue.
Yep.
It would be my #2 if I had gotten it. So,
all right, Stojr, here's your next one. All right, Marvel Team Up 69. Oh, I shouldn't say that. we're gonna get doxxed again. Not doxxed. Muted.
yeah.
Silenced.
The team up issues were not my favorite. I have no problem putting this as #10.
#10?
You know,
Okay.
yeah.
So
There's one issue in the book that I think is worse than actually. Can we do #9 if you didn't drag it already?
I have not
Because
dragged it already.
I'm gonna hold #10. Yeah, put it in #9. There's one issue that I know what my top issue of this book, if I get it, and I know what the bottom issue is for me. So let's put this as #9.
Okay. All right, is in #9. You don't like all those guys running around in their skimpy pharaoh outfits? Maybe that's just for me.
It's a little too Batman 66 for me. Not that there's anything wrong with it.
All right. All right, Marvel Team Up Annual #1. Holy heck, that should actually be #10. But I think I've already used my #10 spot. So, I think that means that's going to have to be #9. Ooh, let's see. Marvel Team Up Annual #1. Yeah, that one was a stinker. I can't get it to move. I have too many things on the screen. There we go. All right. Stojr, here we go. Ooh, X-Men 99.
So let's see what I got open here. So X-Men #99. I'm gonna go with #2 for me. I think my #2 would have been giant size, but since you got that, I'm gonna put this in #2. This puts the X-Men in space. It's a solid issue. I think it's trying to remember exactly what's in it, but yeah.
Yeah, that
I'll risk my #2. It probably should be 3 or 4, but I already took them up.
I would be comfortable with #2 on that one. Honestly, that I thought was a great issue. All right, here we go. I keep worrying because I see Team Up 53 pop up on here, but that may not always be something. All right, 105. Oh, this is where Jean fights Firelord, and it's right before they end up going into space. What is a good spot for that one? Because that's pretty good. You know what? I'm gonna give that to #4. I'm filling up my early ones here. What issue is that again? 105.
Yep.
Okay. You know what? No, I'm gonna give that to #5. I'm gonna rank that #5. It's good, but there's better things out there. All right, here we go, Stojr. We're past the halfway point. We both have 6 on our charts. 110.
All right, so 110. This is when they're back from space. This is flipping in the book to just remind myself.
I think this is the Danger Room fill-in issue.
Yeah, I didn't hate this issue. I thought it was pretty. It had some good stuff in it. I definitely think there's some clunkers that we haven't experienced yet, so I'm going to put this at 7.
Okay, number 7. All right. X-Men 110 at number 7. Okay. Here we go. X-Men 95. Okay, so this is the death of Warhawk, right? Wait,
Yep.
Warhawk? Yeah. This one's pretty good. Let's see, what have I got available? 3, 4, 7, and 8. All right, I will give, because there's still some stinkers in there. I'm gonna give this to number 4. Now I keep saying there's some stinkers, and then I think about how highly I ranked this volume, right? Shoot, where'd my go away screen? Sorry, Soldier. What is that? 95, and I'm gonna put it at 94.
95, and you put it.
Yeah, I said I'm gonna put it at 4. I've got too many. I've got too many windows going on. The people watching this can't see it because I'm only sharing the image picker right now. But all right, Stoger, here we go. Your next one. 100.
So I probably don't have a slot where 100 should really go. So I'm going to be. It's not number 1, so I'm going to have to put it in number 8.
All right, taking a risk, leaving that number 1 open. Excuse me. All right, X-Men number 100 at number 8. Starting to look weird. That's okay. That's how these things run. All right, here's my next issue. X-Men 106, Dark Shroud of the Past. Oh, this is the fill-in one where the original X-Men or the X-Men fight the original X-Men. Gosh, this one's also a bad one, but I've got some lower ones open still. So, all right, I'm gonna rank this one number 8.
Yeah, that would be my number 10. That would have been what I was holding number 10 open for,
Yep.
in my view. I can make some arguments that some other team up issues are low for me, but this was solidly the 10 if I had gotten this first.
And I think the thing that really made this so bad is because they just fought the original X-Men a few issues before. If there had been more space in between them, I might have looked a bit more favorably upon this one.
Yeah.
All right, Stoger. Marvel Team Up number 70. You're getting all the living monolith ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to slot that into the number 10 slot. I mean, that's not going to number 1. I'm still rolling the dice that my favorite issue, which is still out there, is going to be available to put me in the number 1 slot. But this is number 10.
Gosh. Now I'm kind of hoping you end up with Team Up 59 now being in there. I don't even remember what Team Up 59 was, to be honest. We'll see if it shows up on the screen. Okay, here we go. There's only a few left. X-Men 104. Gosh, this was another. This one wasn't bad. This was. I wanted a better fight with Magneto than this one. So I've got number 3 and number 7 left. I'm going to roll the dice and put this in number 7.
Okay.
X-Men 104. Put that in number 7. Okay.
That feels about right. That feels about right.
All right, Stoger. The only spot you have left open is number 1. So your number 1 pick.
Let's see if my risk has played out in my favor.
102. It's not terrible.
I mean, 102 is not a terrible issue. I was holding out for 98. 98 was my number 1. I actually thought it was going to stop there on 98. 102 is not a bad issue. It does have the leprechauns in it, which is not my favorite.
So
but it does reveal.
the Leprechaun
What's
issue
that?
is your number one?
Yeah.
Yes! I don't know why that makes me so happy, but I'm sure you're dying inside.
Yeah, yeah. Now, granted, they're in there for a couple panels, and maybe I misspoke. They're not in one. They might not be in 101 at all. 102 is where they're in for a couple panels. So yeah, they're not. The 103 is the one where they have the splash page of the leprechauns in the beginning. So
Gotcha. I'm looking to see if we got 103 on here, if it's still out there. Oh yeah, you put 103 at number 5. So
yeah,
Stoger high on the Leprechauns. Didn't expect it.
yeah. That's yeah. Not You're not the only one that didn't expect it. So.
All right, let's see. This is going to be my number 3. I'm worried that Marvel team up I've already put in there keeps showing up. I wonder if I accidentally. Yeah, that's it right there, 53. I already put that one in. I wonder if I goofed up and I have 53 in here twice and it should be 59. Okay, I'm going to spin it again because, again, that one's already on my list. That's our first time doing this. We're working out the kinks. All right. Oh, it just flipped over. X-Men 107 for number 3. That's not bad.
No, that's a good number 3.
Yeah.
That's we get the Starjammers, we get the Imperial Guard. Yeah, that's a high ranking book.
All right, well here we go. Let's share our final ranks here. You're kidding me. It didn't update. All right, here, give me a second. Let me see if I can get this to oops. This makes for a great show. I don't even know what people are seeing on the screen right now. Numbers, here we are. Oh gosh, and of course it's all messed up. I'm sorry. We did all that work just for the final reveal to get screwed up.
Well, what's messed up? Because I see the screen.
Yeah, you're not seeing the same thing that is going on the video screen. So you do see the final screen there, Stoger. It was not showing up on the final video feed, but I'm getting it put in now. And I'm just organizing it so it's nice and clean, so it looks like what you're seing. Okay, so
This is going to be one of our first videos that we just have to edit.
No, I don't want to do editing. There's a reason why we did this is live streaming. Editing is such a chore. All right, Stoger. So here we go. Your ranking. Can you see that well enough to read it, or do you want me to?
You probably have to read it. I'm squinting a bit.
Sure, no problem. Okay, so for Stoger's ranking, again, blind rankings here. Number 1 is X-Men 102. Number 2 is X-Men 99. Number 3 is X-Men 101. Number 4 is X-Men 96. Number 5 is X-Men 103. Number 6 is X-Men 94. Number 7 is X-Men 110. Number 8, X-Men 100. Number 9, Marvel Team Up 69. And number 10, Marvel Team Up 70.
I'm generally happy with the direction that goes. I think my top 5 could be reshuffled a bit for what I got, but I don't hate the progression that I have there overall. But
yeah,
move on to yours. But
yeah, no, and I agree with that. I think the way things fell out, I definitely would be putting 99 and 101 before 102. But yeah, that's not bad. All right, so mine is Giant Size X-Men number 1, X-Men number 108, X-Men number 107, X-Men 95. Oh, I haven't been giving the numbers, right? So X-Men 95, that's ranked 4. Ranked 5 is X-Men 105. Rank 6 is X-Men 97. Rank 7, X-Men 104. Rank 8, X-Men 106. Rank 9, Marvel Team Up Annual number 1. And then rank 10, Marvel Team Up number 53. I think I would definitely flip those last two. Put Team Up Annual number 1 at the end, because that was just a stinker.
Yeah, I think your top 5 is better organized than my top 5, and your bottom 5 could reshuffled a bit. Like, you got 53 as last right now. Like, there was nothing wrong with 53, except 53 didn't really have the X-Men in it.
Yeah.
but then again, 106 for me is like dead last.
So I'm actually a little happier with 106 being where it is. That one should definitely be before Team Up Annual #1. That one, while the X-Men were actually in it and did something, that was just a mess, I thought.
Mm.
But all right, Stozier, first time us doing that. What'd you think?
I mean, other than us working out some technical kinks and figuring this out, I like this. I think we should do this again for each of the volumes. I like the idea of kind of the randomness of it. So
Yeah.
I'm on board with this.
Okay. Yeah, and I'm happy to do some other just kind of random fun things every now and then. I put the name Fun and Games on this one because Marvel did do a puzzle book for a while called Fun and Games Magazine. I think it could be fun to do a couple of those every now and then on stream. I've threatened before of doing a live stream of the X-Men arcade games since I've been using the music for that for our one shots. So I might do that. I've been thinking about maybe doing that this coming Saturday at 8 a.m. Our typical
Great.
time that we do things. So maybe we'll see. But yeah, let us guys know if you enjoy little silly things like this. In addition to the reviews, we're happy to do things when we can because the whole goal here is to have fun, right? All right, Stozier, any final thoughts?
Nope. Looking forward to the next issue. Talk soon.
All right, sounds good. I'm gonna do the one shot outro because I like that X-Men music. Here we go.